Hi everyone, I'm Sam. Let's play some daily games. Today is January 23rd, 2026. It is Friday, and we're going to start with Wordle number 1679 first. Okay. Strip, day 23. Just the R there. I don't really want to do deep R because we already know where the R is, so I guess I could do something like bared. Obviously, I know that's not the answer, but might as well. Okay, that's pretty good. I got the first. So what could it be? It can't be barge. There's no E. Barney, no. Double R, do you think? Barrow? No, I don't think. Barky? Barley? L-Y? No, I don't think so. Barely. No. Barfy. Like barf inducing. Okay. Barcy. Bargy. Barka. Barmy. What about barmy? I think it's an interesting word. Because I'm trying to think other things what it could be. Barca. I think so. Barva. Barna. But Baron? Oh yeah, right. Baron. That's true. Barney probably less likely then in that case. Maybe Baron is a good shout. Okay, I'll try Baron then. See what that gives us. Oh, it's the answer. Lovely. Thank goodness I didn't put Barmy because I was thinking Barmy is kind of slangy and I think it's more like UK slang as opposed to American. So I was like, oh, I don't know what to go with Barmy. So thankfully I did, exercise a little bit of patience and try to look for another word that could also work. But yeah, I don't know how many more we actually had, but let's check. Today's answer is Baron. Started with strip. 94 probable answers, so not bad. That R was pretty good. And then instead of Debar, I did Baird, and that was excellent. Oh, it was only one answer left. Probable answer, Baron. Okay, and 9 unlikely possibilities. Barbie, B-A-R-B-Y, Barfy, that's one. Barmy, yeah, Barmy was in there under the unlikely ones. Okay, so those are a couple of the words that I thought of, but were, yeah, apparently very unlikely. So Baron was the only likely one, and thankfully I wanted that one. So 3, that's great. I'm getting super close now to 103 guess solves, so very, very close. 4 more to go, 1 more to 170 for guess solves. Yeah, exciting. Okay, let's move on to connections. Oh, I already have the page open up because I didn't want it to load slowly. All right, we're playing connections number 957. Here we go. Today's 16 words, we've got stone, temple, pilot, lip, street, cheek, foot, traffic, eye, acre, flood, meter, garage, lime, bushel, and valley. Bushel. That's a measurement, but I don't know much about it. What goes in a bushel, like fruits or something? I don't know, but foot, well, bushel, acre, foot, there are measurements. Meter, I don't know if there's a certain type of measurement or like, I mean, I don't know, but we'll leave that for now. Temple, cheek, eye, and lip, parts of your face. Parts of your face. But would it be that easy though? Parts of your face, just that. I guess it could be like a yellow or something, maybe. Okay, if we take out those, we'd still have stone, street, pallet, traffic, flood, garage, valley. Okay. So with the line, I could see pilot, traffic, and valet as sort of like guiding, guiding people, but then street or garage, would that go better with that? Flood, I guess street level, flood levels. Garage has levels, yes. Looks like a stretch. But maybe I'll try the measurements one first, because I'm not too sure. Where are we at? It's not 108, okay. So maybe we've got something here, but not exactly this. Okay. Our case. Huh. There is a measurement lead. 100 acre. Sure. name. Maybe foot doesn't belong there, but then what will be the other measurement? I can't. Stone, yeah, stone. I can see that. Maybe perhaps stone. These could be like atypical measurements, like not the typical units of measurement. I'll try that. Hopefully. Oh, these are called the imperial units. Okay, yeah. But atypical measurements, I think, for sure. Sort of. Okay. So the meter was the out one. Like parking meter, parking garage. Okay, parking valet. Parking parking pilot, parking street, parking traffic. I don't know about that. I kind of think now parking could be one of the things, but street or traffic. I'm leaning more towards street than traffic. We still do have the cheek, temple, eye, and lip. Do I think that's just part of the face? Could be. Facial features, that's the yellow. And I said it too, yellow, because I was like, is that easy? I guess for the yellow it is. Okay, garage. I'm thinking meter, ballet. Okay, then lime. Lime, it's an anagram of mile, it's sour, it's something we can eat. Hmm. It's circular citrus fruit. That was really though. Still have the green is something the obvious one green. Okay, and then purple. Purple could be the parking, but then what's the green? That's something that limits. Parking line? That doesn't sound right. The line one is throwing me off quite a bit because it's like, I don't know, traffic cone, key lime pie. Uh, if you change one letter, line becomes Lima. That's just capital city. Uh, flood of people. I guess it's like a lot of people. A traffic jam. Lime. 21 Pilots. I think it's like a band. Whoa. I guess I could try the parking thing, but I don't know which one to go with. Maybe street as opposed to traffic for parking. We'll just try that. Oh, just kinds of parking? Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Pilot lime traffic flood. Don't think it's cones. It's don't know. It's the purple though. So it's a phrase of some kind. Oh, words before light. Damn. Yeah, I think we'd have been here for a while if I kept at it. Okay. Let's take a look at the answers. Imperial units: acre, bushel, foot, and stone. Let's check what counts as imperial units. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, imperial system of units, imperial system of imperial units, also known as British Imperial or Exchequer Census of 1826, is the system of units first defined in the British Weights and Measures Act 1824 and continued to be developed through a series of Weights and Measures Acts and amendments. The British system developed from earlier English units as to the related but different system of customary units of the United States. They replay Okay, most regions of the former empire are filled up with the metric system. Okay, but imperial units are still used alongside metric units. Metric units is one I use in the UK and some other parts of the former empire, notably in Canada. All right. Okay, so Malaysia, it's not mentioned. I don't think. Okay, wait. No, some imperial units remain in limited use in Malaysia. Exactly. Like, yeah, we still use feet, but we don't really use acres. Not so much. We use hectares, and I think that's the metric unit, not the imperial one. Bushel is bushel. That one is. Okay, and yeah, various units of direct capacity contain holding a bushel large quantity. Just so bushel could be like even like money and stuff. Okay, I thought it was like, I guess I heard the word bush. I thought it was to do with like produce or like that's what I thought. Yeah, and then stone is very much UK use. I would say facial features. That was the easy one that I was wary of because I was like, what? Just features on your face? Like I don't know. feels sometimes like hardly a category. Like what are we doing here? But okay. Kinds of parking. Yeah, I didn't think of that. I just thought of like as in like the phrase to do with parking. Didn't think about them as types of parking, but yeah, garage parking, right? So you park into like the specific like, parking garage of a place, and then street parking is just on the side of the road with a lot drawn. Valet parking is somebody drives, parks for you, and then metered parking is just kind of like street parking, but you have to there's a meter here to fill in, put in coins, or if it's like digital now, you just have an app or something to do that. And words, the last one, the one I did not say with you for light. Yeah, because I don't think too much about floodlight. I spoke about traffic jam, but I didn't think about traffic light, and don't really know. But I've heard of pilot light, but it's not something that again I think of regularly. So again, these lights light up bulb in my head. But limelight, yeah, like your spotlight. Floodlight, I think it's an actual kind of light. Okay, hold on. Let's go back to Google here. What's a floodlight exactly? Floodlight. Is this in like your car or something? No, wait, it's not. It's these kind of, oh, these are called, right? These are the floodlights, like really huge, like spotlight things. Okay. I guess they're called floodlights because they flood the area with light. Is that, I don't know, is that what it's called that? I have no idea, but I'm just gonna say that. Limelight, spotlight, right? Pilot light, isn't it like the light of a flame or something? Like in, yeah, see that it's a small gas flame. Usually natural gas or liquefied petroleum gas, LPG, which serves as an ignition source for a more powerful gas burner. So that's the starting light. This piece of gas. Okay. And then traffic lights, just your standard red, green, yellow stuff. Okay, so yeah, I was a bit worried at first with the light stuff, but thankfully it's only one mistake. And alright. It was fine. I missed up I put in meter, so I got fooled. I put in meter, but actually, yeah, meter is not an imperial meter. Meter is the metric unit, I believe, as the name implies. Meter, metric, right? Is it something like that? Is the word metric from meter, actually? I have no idea. That's okay. I'm just curious. But okay, let's move on to the last daily for today, which is the LA Times Mini Crossword by Elizabeth Sikorsky. Right, I didn't play yesterday, so should I just do it today's one as well? Why as well just do it? Both of them, January 22nd, and okay, I might as well. One across, Grammy winning concert pianist Yuja, one down, casino transaction. Transaction? Oh, I don't know. Two down, number one, Rolling Stones hit of 1973. Don't know. Three down, lunchtime. Don't know. Noons, maybe? Could try that. Four down, small inheritances. Sure, but I guess there's an S here. Maybe. Five down, blank la vie, say la vie. Five across, bridge bark for one. Not sure. Six across, actively encourage, egged on. Seven across, Parisian River, the Seine. How do you say it? Eight across, lock of hair, tress. Right, one down. Consider transaction, wager. Like a bet. Two down, Rolling Stones in 1970. I'm gonna guess Angie. I have no idea. Four down, small inheritances. Inheritances. Sure. One across. Yuja. No, no. Five across. Bridge bark for one. It's bridge bark. Cannon? I only think of cannon, but what's that? Small inheritances. Like, oh, just triplet root. So not that. So not cannon, birch bark for one. Canner, cannot, 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 canoe. Ah, yeah, there we go. Then this one, what is this one? Small inheritances. Jeans. Oh god. That is such a good clue. Oh my gosh, I have to talk about it. Okay, let's take a closer look at the other clues first. We're gonna get to that four down one. One across. Grammy-winning concert pianist Yuja Wang. Didn't know this person. Let's see. Chinese-born American pianist. 1987. She began piano at age of 6. Amazing. Went on to study Central Conservatory of Music in Beijing and the Curtis Institute of Music in Philadelphia. By age 21, she was already an internationally recognized concert pianist, signed an exclusive contract with how they pronounce it. Age 21. I was in university at age 21, struggling in university with 7 months. Okay, one down. Casino transaction, right? A wager. Because you're in the casino, you place bets. You know. Three down. Number one release listed on 1973. Trivia, I didn't know. Angie. Three down. Lunch times, right? Usually people have lunch times in the afternoon or at noon exactly, 12 p.m. for like office workers. Four down. Small inheritances. Okay. So genes are also something that you inherit from your family, your ancestors, etc. And because they're so tiny in your body, so they're small things that you inherit, literally little things that you inherit. I love this clue. It's been a while since I've seen a really good tricky one. It's like, I thought maybe it was like small trinkets, something that you inherit, but I know there's a question mark, so I got to think of it in another way. But my brain just wasn't going there, until I saw the E and ES, and that was like jeans, right? 5 down, blame la vie, c'est la vie, just a phrase. 5 across, birch bark for 1. I didn't know such thing as a birch bark canoe. I don't know if there will be a page on that, I'm not sure. But yeah, traditional birch bark canoe, like an artist did Moses Bridges. Okay, so that's a canoe. Again, new trivia for me. 6 across, actively encouraged to egg on something, to spur somebody on to do something. Yeah, 7 across, Parisian river. Parisian, how do you say it? The Seine, yeah, that's a famous river. Trivia as well. 8 across, lock of hair. Tress, that's just vocabulary. Alright, let's go on to the oops. Oh, that's not the one. I wanted to go to the mini. Oops. Where am I? Mini. Okay. There we go. We're going to play the January 23rd one, because we just did 22nd. Let's do that one. 1 across, lob trajectories. So lob is like a tennis move, but trajectories. I'm guessing arts, right? Because you like that. They do that. 1 down, Taylor Swift's Midnights for 1 album. Presumably. 2 down, branch name in Giant. I don't know. No, I don't know. Yeah. Okay, 3 down, The Stranger, author Albert Camus. Is that how you say his name? 4 down, Secret Supply of Stash. 5 down, automatons for short, bots. 5 across, Sheep's Cry, Oblate. 6 across, Malier, Sasha Obama. 7 across, Ballerinas, Wardrobe, 2 twos. 8 across, Bacon on Broadway, Smash. 31 seconds. Nice. Pretty good. Okay, let's take a closer look at clues and entries. 1 across, Lob Trajectories. As I said, it's the tennis move. I don't know play tennis, but I've heard of it. And yeah, then the ball sort of goes over in an arc. 1 down, Taylor Swift's Midnights for 1. Apparently that's one of her albums. She has many, so I don't remember that one. I think this is in the later years. 2 down, ranch name in Giant. Riata? What's that? I have no idea. Okay, let's go back to Google. Riata? What is that? Ranch? Is that Riata Ranch? Okay, well, I mean, there are like areas called Riata Ranch. It's a neighborhood in Fort Worth, Texas. Maybe that's what they mean. Ranch name in Giant. Giant is what? Giant's a movie or something? Movie? Well, there's 2 movies. Maybe I'll go with the 1956 one. That looks like ranchy to me. Oh, this could be it. Okay, hold on. Well, he's a wealthy Texas rancher. Let's see. Yes, Riata, Texas. That's it, right? Well, this is film trivia. This movie's from 1956. A good almost 40 years before I was born. I'm sorry, I didn't know that movie. That's trivia. That's too hard. Freedom the Stranger, author Albert. Yeah, I was right about that. Albert Camus. I know he's an author. I just don't know what books he's written. So yeah, French philosopher and writer. Yeah, Camus. Correct. French philosopher, novelist, author, dramatist, journalist, world federalist, and political activist. Okay. 4 down, secret supply, your secret stash, like a dragon has a secret stash of gold or something like that. 5 down, automatons for short. They're like robots, basically, so for short bots. 5 across, sheep's cry. You call that a bleat. 6 across, Malia Sasha. Those are the Obama, Barack Obama's daughters. 7 across, ballerina's wardrobe. 2 twos. That's what they wear. 8 across, Bacon on Broadway. That's called a smash, right? A big hit. There you go, smash. Okay. So interesting. We've got arcs and we've got smash. So 2 kind of like sporty terms, although the other one is being used for Broadway purposes. But yeah, still. And then we also had like stash and smash, which I know, kind of fun. I just like to notice these little things. But yeah, no time to get to the comments today, unfortunately, because I am rushing to go back. I'm going to jump right into the editing as soon as this video is recorded and uploaded. But yeah, thank you so much for watching today. Let me know how you did for Wordle, connections, and the items made a crossword, and hopefully I'll have more time tomorrow. We'll see.